99% of men don't know this. 9 subtle signs she's into you. Old Stoic wisdom. Stoicism. Welcome back to my channel. Women are wet when they show these 5 secret signs. Female psychology. Have you ever wondered how to decode the secret signals women send when they're truly into you? It's no secret that attraction is as much about subtle, unspoken behaviours as it is about chemistry. Too many men miss these signs not because they're invisible, but because they're invisible to the untrained eye. That's where Old Stoic wisdom comes in. A Stoic man sees what others ignore. He doesn't chase validation. He observes with clarity and acts with intention. So let me ask you, have you ever felt like a woman was drawing you in one moment, then pulling away the next? That push and pull isn't always confusion. Sometimes it's a language all its own. Today, you'll learn 5 subtle signs she's into you. These are not gimmicks or tricks. They're rooted in human psychology and emotional truth. These behaviours reveal a woman's genuine interest, often before she even speaks a word. By understanding them, you gain more than attraction. You gain emotional intelligence, confidence, and connection. Why is this important? Because when a man misreads these cues, he either acts too soon or misses his moment entirely. But when he learns to see clearly, he builds relationships on mutual respect, not false hope. He moves with strength, not desperation. He understands that attraction isn't just about desire, it's about timing, trust, and shared energy. This knowledge gives you an edge, but more than that, it gives you peace of mind. A Stoic man doesn't need games. He simply sees the truth, and the truth sets him apart. So stay with me. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with the quiet power to read between the lines and finally understand what she's truly telling you without ever saying a word. And the reality is, women often communicate their attraction in ways that are non-verbal, and when you learn to read these cues, you unlock a whole new level of connection. Let's start with the psychology behind female attraction. Have you ever wondered why women are drawn to certain traits or behaviours? The answer lies in evolutionary psychology. For centuries, women have been wired to seek qualities that signal strength, stability, and emotional security. This isn't just about physical strength. It's about traits like confidence, attentiveness, and the ability to create a safe emotional space. Here's the fascinating part. While men often respond to visual cues, women are more likely to be influenced by emotional and psychological triggers. What does that mean for you? It means that what truly matters to most women isn't the car you drive or the brand of your watch. It's how you make them feel. When a woman feels seen, heard, and valued, it activates a deep sense of connection that goes beyond physical attraction. But here's where things get tricky. Attraction isn't always straightforward. Women often communicate interest through subtle behaviours, and missing these cues can lead to confusion or missed opportunities. That's why understanding these signals is essential. When you can recognise the difference between genuine attraction and casual friendliness, you gain the confidence to act appropriately and avoid missteps. The key is to focus on patterns. One behaviour on its own might not mean much, but when you see multiple signs aligning, that's when you know there's something deeper going on. Sign 1. Genuine eye contact. One of the most quietly powerful signs a woman is truly into you lies not in her words, but in her eyes. It's ancient, it's primal, and it speaks volumes. When a woman holds your gaze just a moment longer than what's considered casual, that pause, so subtle it could be missed by the untrained eye, carries a weight of unspoken feeling. This isn't just a glance, it's a look that lingers, deliberate and full of intent. Her pupils may dilate slightly, her expression softens, and there's a sense of warmth as if she's letting down a guarded part of herself. This is not about seduction, it's about connection. Eye contact, as the Stoics would recognise, is a mirror of the soul. As Epictetus once said, we have 2 ears and 1 mouth so that we can listen twice as much as we speak. But in moments of silence, The eyes do all the listening and all the speaking. In those seconds of prolonged eye contact, she's silently saying, "I see you. I acknowledge your presence. I want you to notice me too." In this age of distractions and performative gestures, such unfiltered connection is rare and meaningful. It shows vulnerability, trust, and a willingness to be seen. That kind of moment is where old wisdom meets modern understanding. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." When her thoughts are drawn to you, her eyes will reflect it, if you are present enough to notice. And that's the challenge, to be present, not lost in desire, not distracted by insecurity, but anchored in your own quiet confidence. So when you sense this happening, meet her gaze, not with arrogance or neediness, but with composed awareness. Let your eyes speak back, calm and assured. Add a small, real smile, not forced, to show you are engaged and you're not afraid of intimacy. It's a dance of energy, not domination. It's respect, gentle, mutual. Just as the Stoics taught us to master ourselves before trying to understand others, you must first observe without rushing, without overthinking. Be still, and the signs will reveal themselves. Now ask yourself, have you ever experienced this kind of gaze from a woman? Did you notice it or dismiss it? Share your story in the comments. Your experience might be the very thing another man needs to hear to recognize his own moment. Sign 2. She laughs more when she's around you. When a woman smiles more in your presence, it is often a subtle yet clear sign of attraction, a sign that her natural instinct to feel comfortable and joyful in your company is kicking in. Her laughter is not merely because of your humour, though that can play a part. It is also the unspoken signal that she enjoys being near you. It is the essence of being at ease with someone, and that comfort, paired with her joy, reflects a deeper connection that is growing between you. You might notice that during conversations, she laughs more often, even at the simplest of things you say. It could be as simple as a shared glance, a moment where her eyes meet yours, and she can't help but smile, or perhaps when you do something playful that makes her laugh out loud. These moments of genuine, spontaneous joy are not accidental. They are signals of her growing affection and interest in you. Imagine this. You're sitting together, maybe discussing something light-hearted or mundane, and suddenly, there it is, her smile. Not just any smile, but one that lights up the room, a smile that says, "I enjoy being with you, and I feel at ease." In this moment, you can almost feel that silent language being spoken between you, where words aren't necessary. This is where ancient Stoic wisdom beautifully comes into play. Keep your calm and your confidence. As Stoicism teaches, we must master our reactions and remain unshaken by external circumstances. Don't let this smile, this sign of attraction, push you into a state of anxiety or self-doubt. Stay grounded, stay yourself, and let her be drawn to the real, genuine version of you. In modern life, especially in the realm of dating and relationships, it's easy to overanalyze and assume that every smile or laugh has a deeper meaning. However, the Stoic way encourages us to avoid jumping to conclusions or altering our behavior for the sake of seeking approval. Instead, let her natural reactions guide you. If she smiles more in your presence, it's a clear sign that you are doing something right, simply by being yourself. Don't feel the need to perform or put on an act to make her laugh. True connection comes from authenticity, not from trying to force a particular outcome. The more you remain calm and true to who you are, the more comfortable she will feel, and the more you will experience these moments of laughter and joy together. So, while a woman laughing more in your presence may seem like a small detail, it carries weight. It's not just about a fleeting moment of happiness, it's about a growing connection, an indication that she feels relaxed and happy in your company. Just as the Stoics would advise, maintain your composure, let things unfold naturally, and enjoy the moments of laughter without trying to force them. After all, authenticity and calmness are the keys to building a deeper and more meaningful connection. Comment to remember: I will pay attention to your smile. Sign 3. Subtle touches. Subtle touches, a gesture so quiet it could be missed, yet when you know how to see it, it speaks volumes. For the Stoic man, calm, observant, and grounded, this is one of the oldest, yet most profound signs that a woman is into you. Picture this. You're deep in conversation, and as you speak, her fingers briefly graze yours, or perhaps she leans in a bit closer and touches your arm to emphasize her words. Maybe her hand lingers just a moment longer on your shoulder when she laughs at your joke. These are not random acts. They're intentional cues cloaked in subtlety. They are soft invitations into her world. While the modern world moves fast, touch remains timeless. It's primal. It's how humans communicated long before words were formed. Psychologically, it is one of the earliest ways we form trust and connection. For women, especially those who move through life aware of emotional cues, subtle touches can signal both comfort and curiosity. It's her way of closing the distance, testing the water to see if you'll meet her halfway. These touches are rarely accidental. They're like whispers from her soul, hinting at a desire for closeness without the pressure of declaring it outright. In our modern age, where everything is digital, from text messages to emojis, physical touch stands out more than ever. It's rare, it's real, and it's risky, and that's why it matters. A man who practices Stoic wisdom doesn't just react. He observes, reflects, and chooses his response with grace. So what should you do when you notice these cues? You don't rush in, nor do you pull away. You stay centered, reciprocate in kind, not in excess. If she brushes your arm, a gentle touch in return, perhaps when you're making a point or guiding her through a door, can say, "I see you, and I respect this moment." Don't overanalyze. Don't fall into the trap of questioning every move. That's not what the Stoic does. Instead, be present. Let the energy unfold naturally. Trust your gut, but more importantly, trust your self-control. Because how you handle these small moments tells her everything about who you are. In a world of loud gestures and shallow signals, it's in the quiet, intentional touches that true attraction often begins. Let it build not with force, but with presence. Stay grounded, stay wise, and remember, when a woman opens that door, even slightly, it's your stillness, not your speed, that will invite her to keep stepping closer. Sign 4. She tries to impress you. When a woman is into you, one of the most subtle signs you may notice is that she tries to impress you. She doesn't always make it obvious, but her actions and behavior often reveal a lot. Whether through her attire, mannerisms, or general demeanor, she will try to present herself in a way that leaves a positive impression on you. This could manifest in various forms, such as her dressing more elegantly when she knows she's going to see you, or subtly showing interest in the things that you care about. She might not directly express these intentions, but her body language and behavior are deliberately crafted to catch your attention, all while exuding an air of confidence and grace. For example, if you share an interest in a certain activity or topic, she may make an effort to learn about it, bringing it up in conversation or suggesting an outing related to it. It's not just about impressing you on the surface. It's about creating a connection through thoughtfulness and attentiveness to your likes and values. In a modern context, this could be seen in how she dresses or the small gestures she makes to align with your interests. Anything from choosing a specific style of clothing that she knows you find attractive, to surprising you with knowledge about something that's important to you. She's putting effort into presenting her best self in ways that go beyond the superficial, signaling that she values your opinion and wants to make a positive impact on you. In line with ancient Stoic wisdom, it's important not to rush to judgment when you notice these subtle signs. A Stoic mindset encourages us to remain calm and observe without rushing into conclusions based on fleeting impressions. The key here is to appreciate her confidence and effort, but also to be mindful of the deeper qualities that truly matter in a relationship. It's easy to be swept up by appearances, but true connection lies in the compatibility of values, shared goals, and mutual respect. Therefore, when you sense that she is trying to impress you, Take a moment to reflect on whether her actions align with your own beliefs and what you truly value in a partner. Do her efforts show signs of genuine interest, or are they merely surface-level attempts? Stoicism teaches us to look beyond the superficial and understand the deeper motivations behind actions. Rather than getting caught up in the moment, take a step back and assess her behavior from a place of calm awareness. The Stoic approach encourages patience and discernment, allowing you to assess the situation objectively without letting emotions cloud your judgment. If you are aware of her subtle attempts to impress, resist the urge to rush or make assumptions. Instead, recognize her confidence and self-assurance as a positive trait, but also be sure to evaluate the authenticity of your connection. Ask yourself if her behavior aligns with your values and whether there's a meaningful foundation on which to build a relationship. In the fast-paced world we live in today, it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of attraction and overlook the deeper qualities that lead to a lasting bond. Take your time, trust your instincts, and follow the Stoic path of thoughtful reflection. This balance of patience and awareness will guide you toward making wiser decisions in your relationships, focusing not just on how someone presents themselves, but on the true essence of who they are. Sign 5. Prioritizing time with you. When a woman truly has feelings for you, she will consistently make time for you, no matter how demanding her schedule may be. It might not always be extravagant or grandiose, but even the smallest gestures, like suggesting a casual coffee meetup, planning a weekend together, or taking a few minutes to check in with you, indicate that she values your presence in her life. In our fast-paced world, time has become one of our most precious resources, and when she dedicates hers to you, it's a clear message that she sees something special in you, someone worth her investment. The act of prioritizing you speaks volumes about her feelings, reflecting not just interest, but a deeper level of care and connection. This is a profound demonstration of affection because, as any Stoic would tell you, time is finite, and how we choose to spend it reveals much about our values. If she chooses to spend hers with you, it means that, in her eyes, you are someone who enriches her life and holds significance in her heart. So why does this matter? It matters because it's more than just the act of spending time together. It's about the effort and intention behind it. When she does this, she's not just fitting you into her busy schedule, she's actively making space for you, placing you in a position of importance in her life. How should you respond to such a clear sign of affection? The best way is to acknowledge her effort. A simple, heartfelt, "Thank you for making time for me," is an acknowledgement that shows your gratitude for the energy and thought she has put into the relationship. After expressing appreciation, it's essential to reciprocate the gesture. Be fully present, engaged, and let her feel that you value her time as much as she values yours. By matching her effort and showing that you are just as willing to prioritize her, you deepen the connection and create an environment where both of you can grow closer. In today's world, where distractions are endless and time is often the hardest thing to come by, such acts of prioritization are not just sweet, they are powerful signals of genuine interest and emotional investment. Sign 6. Active listening and engaged responses. A woman who is truly into you doesn't just hear your words, she feels them. She leans in, not because she's cold, but because your presence draws her like warmth in winter. Her eyes don't wander, her attention doesn't drift. She nods, she mirrors your gestures, she laughs, not out of politeness, but because something inside her wants to connect. That is no accident, that's psychology in action. The ancient Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "The soul becomes dyed with the colour of its thoughts." When a woman listens with full presence, she's letting your thoughts colour her world, if only for a moment. That's powerful. That's not random. That's not casual. And in this modern world, where people scroll more than they speak, undivided attention is the rarest form of intimacy. She's not just responding, she's engaged. And that, my friend, is your signal, your cue, your moment. But here's the test. Will you rise to it or fade? A true Stoic doesn't chase. He attracts through presence, not performance. You don't need to overtalk. You don't need to impress. You need to listen back, fully, deeply, intentionally. Look her in the eyes, match her energy. Don't drift. Don't default to small talk. Ask questions that reveal soul, not surface. What drives you? What's something you believe deeply but rarely say? That's where real connection lives, and that's where attraction flourishes, not in tricks but in truth, in your ability to remain rooted while the world spins around you. This is not about pretending to be interested. This is about being interested, because a woman who feels heard is a woman who opens up. You don't unlock the heart by force, you unlock it with focus. Remember this. Attention is the currency of connection. She invests it in you. That means something. Don't fumble it. Respond like a king who recognizes value when it's offered. If you've seen this in your life, comment below. I now see the signs clearly. And if this hit home, if it sparked something inside you, don't just scroll. Like the video, comment your thoughts, and subscribe to this channel, Stoicism Win, because this journey is just beginning. You're not just here to understand women, you're here to master yourself. Sign 7. She finds ways to be close to you. When a woman is truly attracted to you, one of the clearest signs will be her constant effort to be close to you. This isn't just by chance. It's a purposeful, deliberate action. She'll find ways to position herself near you, whether it's in a group setting, a meeting, or even just in passing. It's subtle, but it speaks volumes. For example, in a crowded room or a packed event, she might make it a point to sit next to you, even though there are plenty of empty seats around. This is more than a casual choice. It's a deliberate decision to create an opportunity for connection, to be close to you. She's drawn to your energy, to your presence, and she wants to feel that proximity. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury. This Stoic wisdom reminds us that our response to situations defines us. Remaining calm, measured, and in control is a reflection of our strength. If you notice this sign, don't rush to act immediately. Patience is a key Stoic virtue, and here it serves you well. Instead of diving in head first, take a moment to reflect and observe the situation with clarity. Just because someone shows interest doesn't mean you need to rush in. In fact, one of the most powerful actions you can take is to remain grounded, take your time, and let the connection evolve naturally. It's not about forcing anything, it's about creating space for genuine interaction, allowing things to unfold in their own time. The energy of mutual respect and understanding will always be more powerful than a rushed or forced connection. If you feel the same way, seize the opportunity to subtly reciprocate, but don't push it. Allow the natural rhythm of the relationship to lead the way. A strong connection doesn't need to be forced. It simply grows from moments like these. Sign 8. She remembers little details about you. When a woman is truly captivated by you, she will remember the smallest details you share with her, things that others might overlook, but not her. She will notice your preferences, the little stories you tell, and she'll often bring them up in future conversations, subtly reminding you that she's paying attention. This isn't just about remembering what you like. It's a reflection of deep admiration and genuine care for who you are at the core. Imagine you casually mention that you love a particular coffee shop. A few days later, she suggests going there with you, as if by instinct. Or maybe you told her about your passion for traveling, and now she's asking about your favorite trips or dream destinations. These little moments show you that she's not just hearing your words, she's listening, really listening, because she wants to connect with you on a deeper level. The great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius said, "The art of living is more like wrestling than dancing. It requires being ready for anything." Life is not just about the grand gestures, but about how we respond to the subtle, everyday moments. When someone remembers those tiny details, it's as if they're wrestling with the very essence of your being, trying to understand it fully and appreciating it for what it is. This is what makes these signs so powerful. They go beyond surface-level interaction and reveal a level of care that is often rare and profound. In Stoic wisdom, we are taught to remain grounded in our own truth, to trust ourselves, and to not get lost in external validation. And yet, the Stoics also remind us that those who are truly in our corner will recognize the importance of the smallest details. It's not about grand gestures or sweeping romantic declarations. It's about showing up for each other in the quiet, everyday moments. It's in remembering what's important to the other person and making them feel seen and valued. When a woman is focused on these details, it's a sure sign she values you deeply, not just as a companion, but as someone she wants to understand on a profound level. What's the lesson here? Pay attention to those moments when she remembers something small you've shared. These are the moments that show you that she's not just interested in who you are now, but in who you truly are, down to your very core. It's the sign of someone who values your uniqueness and is willing to invest in getting to know you better. And just as the Stoics taught us, be confident in the details of your own life. Don't second-guess whether she cares about the small things you've said. She's listening, she's paying attention, and this is where real connection begins. So, take note and respond accordingly. If she's showing you this level of interest, it's a sign to act, whether it's deepening your connection or simply acknowledging the effort she's putting into remembering what matters to you. As the great Seneca once said, "Time heals what reason cannot." Don't let this opportunity pass by. Act on it. Be bold, be confident, and recognize when someone truly cares. If you've ever experienced this type of attention, let us know. Comment and share your experiences. How did it feel to know someone was truly listening? What did you do next? Share your thoughts below. Sign 9. Playful teasing or flirting. This is where the dance of attraction becomes both subtle and entertaining. When a woman begins to make light-hearted jokes, challenges you in a playful way, or mock argues over something like who makes the better coffee, or which movie is overrated, she's not just being funny, she's signalling interest. This isn't just random humour, it's calculated charm. You've sparked her curiosity, and now she's testing the waters with wit. According to Stoic wisdom, emotions and desires often reveal themselves in action, not just words. Think of Marcus Aurelius's teaching. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. When a woman feels safe around you, her playful side emerges naturally because safety breeds freedom. Flirting, in this sense, becomes an emotional handshake. She's opening a door to see if you'll walk through it confidently. From a psychological perspective, teasing breaks down walls. It fast-tracks rapport, and it reveals whether you can handle tension with grace. Here's the key. Respond with the same energy, but avoid turning it into a verbal sparring match. You're not in a competition to outwit her, you're building a connection. If she pokes fun at your haircut or your choice of drink, don't act insulted. Instead, smile and play along. Maybe tease her back about how she takes 100 selfies before choosing one. Just make sure the tone stays light, not cutting. Remember the wisdom of Epictetus. It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Don't get defensive and don't overanalyze. Stoic men stay grounded. This is your moment to show your emotional strength and confidence, wrapped in humour. Real life application. Next time you catch her teasing you, recognize it for what it is. A sign of connection. Let your charisma shine by staying calm, clever, and in control. Life is a conversation, not a courtroom. The best relationships begin with laughter and ease, not pressure and performance. If this reminds you of a moment where teasing turned into something more, share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how you handled it. And if you're still learning the rhythm of this playful back and forth, don't worry, like any good dance, it gets better with practice. Alright, now it's your turn. Start observing these subtle signs in your interactions and use them to build real, meaningful connections. Always keep in mind that relationships thrive on mutual understanding, respect, and effort. If you found value in this video, share your thoughts in the comments, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss powerful content like this. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.